Mine.
Howdy. This is the Gene Machine, coming at you live from the corner of my room. Unfortunately, I have been coughing like crazy the night before recording this, so I apologize that I sound completely dead. I can assure you that is only partially the case. Anyway, you know, I have a strong distaste for the mobile game company called Lilith Games. They're the butt munchers behind games with terrible advertisements such as AFK Arena, Rise of Kingdoms, oh, and the topic of today's video, Warpath. Now, I've made 2 videos on Warpath in the past, which were around the time everyone was getting those JonTron Warpath ads.
Like Dorothy Rodriguez, aka Bloody Mary. Wowee. She can go on my team.
Now, if there was anything good to come out of those JonTron ads, it was that the company focused less on making fake ads. Does that still hold up today, though? No, it doesn't. Of course, those who joined the Patreon got to watch this video an entire day early, so if you're interested in supporting the channel, consider checking out the Patreon, which I'll have linked in the description down below. And with all that said, I say we get dressed for the occasion and take a look at some of these ads, shall we?
Do you ever feel like the battles are stereotyped and repetitive?
Yes.
Are you tired of aimless maneuvers?
Yes.
Then join Warpath.
No.
Warpath is a realistic strategy game that requires you to think ahead and outplay your enemies. Here, you can deploy a variety of tactics, like ambush, going around the back, and siege. Just use the right strategy and you can easily defeat the enemy with less effort. The underdog will win. Play Warpath now. Thousands of troops are awaiting your command.
Warpath. Play now.
Do you ever feel like mobile game ads are fake and annoying? Are you tired of being deceived? Then join Adblock. So, throughout this entire ad, despite showing 20 different instances of gameplay, there was not a single instance of actual gameplay. Every single clip they show you is just a pre-rendered animation that they made up. Just keep in mind that this is what the game looks like, so I regret to inform you that there will be no going around the back like they showed in the ads. I'm sorry. This is just one example of many regarding the fact that Warpath is pushing a ton of fake ads lately, so let me go ahead and show you a few more. In this ad, they're just straight up showing an entirely different game, and I mean, can anyone actually say they find this enjoyable? I guess it still looks more enjoyable than the dog water auto crap game they actually released, but it's not like this would sell me on downloading their game either. Also, I just wanted to point out that while obviously this is fake, if this was real, this wouldn't even work. It doesn't matter which path they would have taken at the end, neither path would have helped them against that final fight. So I mean, it's clear they didn't even put any effort into making the ad make any sense whatsoever. But this is Lilith Games we're talking about here, so I guess I can't say I'm surprised in the lack of competence.
The Brest Fortress sits on the boundary between Belarus and Poland.
Brest Fortress. oh, I'm sorry.
Since its construction, it has sustained its original star-shaped defense fortification, and the core of the fortress is surrounded by 2 rivers. There are 3 more defense fortifications around the core to resist attacks from all sides. In Warpath, the terrain plays a vital role. If you can make good use of the terrain and structures, you can be invincible.
Play now.
Forgive me, I was busy having flashbacks of those awful Rise of Kingdom ads where they show you the finger making rivers and canals and whatnot. I mean, bro, this is literally just a game about war and they have the same damn finger doing that again. Listen, I know I don't need to clarify this with you all, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No, you can't draw rivers around your base in Warpath, and even if they add it in an update or something one day, it'll never look even remotely close to what it does in the ads, because this game couldn't even pass as a 2008 Flash game. Anyway, I do have one last ad to show you. There's plenty more ads coming from this game that are just like this, but I'm guessing you've already gotten the point from these ads, so instead I'm just going to show something different. The ad I'm about to show is actually a good ad. It's high quality, and even though there's no gameplay in the ad, that also means that there's no fake gameplay in the ad, so that's a bonus. So take a look.
Okay, as the Warpath brand ambassador, I want to be a badass bomber pilot. And I'm surfing into battle against my enemies, shooting these massive lasers out of my front guns.
Well, we can keep that in mind, but Warpath is more a game about realistic historical combat, right?
Right. We want people to know that Warpath has a lot of weapons. So here's an idea for that. I'm a general. I'm behind enemy lines, alone, with my short gun. With my enemies shrunken, it'll be much easier to take them over with my mighty short gun.
I'm sorry. Shrinking your enemies?
Yeah, it's a shotgun that makes my enemies short.
Can you be more creative than that?
Well, Warpath already has hundreds of realistic weapons like howitzers and Tommy guns, M14s, and even the M1 Garand. What if there was a Browning that shoots brownies?
The reason I wanted to show this ad was literally just cause, ironically enough, it reminds me of their own marketing strategy. These bozos will do anything they can in their ads to capture your attention, and that includes the countless instances of fake gameplay they show.
We want people to know that Warpath has a lot of weapons, so here's an idea for that.
We'll make an ad where we make the game look completely different, and within the ad, we'll show absolutely nothing about any of the types of guns. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, but my god, you might be onto something. So yeah, that's Warpath. This was something I mentioned that I was worried about in my last video on this game, and it's regarding JonTron. I knew that this was only going to end negatively for him, because once their contract is done and Warpath goes to market new ads for the game, it was obvious they were just going to make ads like what was shown in today's video. And so all that's going to do now is just make people watch these ads and go, huh, didn't JonTron work with these guys? Well, that sucks. And whether they care or not, it's still going to hurt JonTron's reputation in the long run. But regardless, every bit of fault still lies on the company for opting to make ads like these, and as such, I would highly recommend you don't waste your time downloading this game. If the ads didn't convince you not to enough, then the boring gameplay this game tries to hide probably will. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching the video. And thank you to our Patreons who supported this video as well. Which, on that note, in the $5 tier, we have Genty Dimitri, Shiny Sock, as well as two new members, goddamn, okay, as well as 2 new members, Tali and Dakota Brown. You guys are the ultimate machines. In the $3 tier, sorry. In the $3 tier, we have That One Zoomer. You are an advanced machine. And in the $1 tier, we have Name Expunged, as well as Just DBZ Things. You two are an official machine. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. And if you'd like your name spoken like that, without the coughing, of course, next time, consider joining the Patreon for only $1. Be sure, of course, to check out the Discord as well and follow me on Twitter. Oh, and most importantly, be sure to subscribe. And come on, do it right now. I'm watching you. Come on. Okay, thank you. And with all that said, I'll see you all in the next video. Stay real.